There has been a lot of change that's happened in Victoria. And I think slowly but surely, citizens are going to start to see more of it as that change kind of hits the ground and starts being felt in communities across the province. Rebuilding public trust has been a big part of what we've been working at, because open government is what gives people a sense of confidence that our system is working for them, not trying to do something to them. We've introduced legislation to bring in an Auditor General for local government. What the Auditor General will do, and what he does for us, is help us find the best value for the dollar. How do we make sure that we are really maximizing taxpayers, property taxpayers' money to get the best value for them? When I got elected Premier, I went out and I listened to British Columbians. And British Columbians told me what they thought the challenges were that were facing our province. Our response to that was to draw up what is the most comprehensive jobs plan that British Columbia has ever undertaken. When I presented at the World Economic Forum in Mumbai, I was talking to a group of people who have the ability to invest and create jobs anywhere in the world they want. We need to be that place where investors will come and create jobs. But people will not make that investment if they look to government and they see us deciding that we're going to add layers of taxes and we're going to add layers of debt for our grandchildren to pay. We've been fiscally prudent for about 10 years. Now is the time that we have to continue that. If we don't maintain our fiscal prudence, if we don't look after our budget, if we don't stick to our fiscal plan, we aren't going to be able to defend and create jobs in the province. We have to be determined, we have to be purposeful, we have to make sure that we stick to our fiscal prudence. Small business is the biggest employer in British Columbia, and all those individual small businesses are the backbone of our province, and they play a huge role in British Columbia. That's what we need to be doing, is supporting those small businesses to grow from 2 employees to 4, or 4 employees to 8. When I talk about families, I think people get it. I am interested in trying to make it a little bit better for people who are struggling and try and help people get ahead a little bit further if I can. For the first time in 33 years that any government has decided to change the law that governs families. The law says explicitly, we have to put the child's interest first. I knew there would be challenges when I started this. We dealt with the HST, for example, and we dealt with the big rate hikes that were proposed by BC Hydro. But there's some other challenges that we are still going to fix. Services for seniors, making sure that seniors are getting the best, most appropriate care that they can. Making sure we are providing services to people with disabilities in the way that they need them. I mean, we've got to fix that. It's not, it's a problem that was on my desk when I got here. And I'll tell you, I am determined to make sure that we get that fixed. I'm optimistic about the future. There have been some challenges, for sure, and there have been some bumps in the road. But I think sometimes those tough challenges have an incredible way of bringing people together. And that has always been our strength as a province. British Columbians know that when we work together as a team, when we decide we're going to set aside our differences, we can get a lot done.